start recording, and I'm going to go into streaming, and I think we're going to go... Okay, we're going real late in the game, and we are moving our game to Animal Crossing. Which I don't think I'll be able to play, but we will try. There we go. Animal Crossing, done. Close. Oh, right, that's not a mouse. Close. Alright, we're going to switch out our game card. Hi, everyone. Hi. I hope you guys are here. I'm here to answer any questions you have. I know that people are like, I have been avoiding answering the question of, how do you know Japanese? Because I thought it was pretty stinking obvious why I know Japanese. But sometimes, you know what? I don't look Asian, so I understand that you're just not going to know, you know? So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Alrighty, so let's see. Now, can you hear the game is my question, because I don't think you can. So we are working on that. We are working on that. I could hear it a little bit in my headset, but I can't really hear it, which I don't like. So let me know. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, anyways, alrighty. Moose is sleeping. Moose looks real cute. So we're happy with that. As long as we're happy with the dog, I think it's all that matters, right? Let's see. I can move the... Is this not... Okay, it's playing. We could hear it. Okay. I wonder what you guys can hear and what you can't hear. It's fine. That doesn't matter too much, right? As long as you guys can hear it, it's fine. Let me know if there's any like audio issues. So I don't think anyone's gonna join us today on this very late night stream. I just had a really long day, so we're just gonna do what we can. You know what I mean? We're just gonna live our life, do what we can. As of today, Brilliant Fellow Blathers, yay! I know this is the perfect angle for the dog, right? I know my chair leg is ruining the view, but he decided to lay there, so I can't move my chair anywhere. So when I get up, it will be a tough. Oh, something's missing from my screen. I just realized. Oh, look at that. There it is. Okay. We have banners missing. Okay. That's all I needed. I just needed to see if anyone was here. So there's that. Oh, I'm not streaming. I realized I wasn't streaming on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. I was just streaming on TikTok. So you guys got a lucky first look at, at what I do on Twitch. Hi, guys. Hi. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa, everybody. It's afternoon, so konbanwa. I'm feeling very, very, not vulnerable. One of my favorite YouTube creators is now making Japanese content, and I was like, damn, there's not enough space for the two of us. She speaks perfect. She's in Japan. Like, go to Reina Scully. If you want to learn Japanese from a Japanese person in Japan, go to Reina Scully. She is wonderful. Her YouTube channel is more of a mommy blog now, but like still very much includes a lot of Japanese culture if you want to kind of go in a world where Japanese culture exists. So that's my recommendation. She's wonderful. The competition is high with that one. She's so cool. So on that note, we are just going to do this. We're just gonna do our daily tasks, even though it's midnight and I could probably get in trouble for doing that, but oh well. Oh fucking well. Who cares, right? Oh right, the museum opened up just recently, right? So I put the museum kind of far. And that's what it is. Museums are kind of far. So, oh right, we have to talk to Phoebe. Let's talk to Febe. And let's see where we're at. Okay. It's boring to talk to them. There's really no gain to this other than like miles, right? Forage new relationships, right? Like we all do. So, there's that. All right, we're going. Oh my god. I'm gonna get. I almost got it. Guys. That's such. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn this off. Just looks like a really inappropriate stream, doesn't it? It's, the setting never saves, which just kind of sucks. To redo it every time. Oh well. Maybe we can buy medicina at the store. Maybe. So, how you guys doing? Oh, that was, so all of you are interesting. I'm seeing what video's doing well on TikTok, and it's the one where I answer a question. So, did you ever use Duolingo? I tried using Duolingo. I just don't have the, oh, hi. I just don't have the, oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for gifting that. I don't have the, I wouldn't say capacity. I would say I just don't have that, like, very clear, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, my friend's using it, and I have been sent some, like, screenshots. You need to supplement your Japanese, by the way. If you're on Duolingo, you need to supplement it with, like, a textbook. Like, I don't think it's doable on the phone, because it's the way they teach you is you need a textbook. Buy any textbook. Go on eBay, buy a textbook, and just follow along with Duolingo. I think that's your best bet to make sure that you're actually, like, learning that. I think it's gonna help. If you're like if you need to gamify it, Duolingo's a great way of doing it. But if you're like me, Duolingo, I know a lot of it, so I lose interest in it, but I'm trying to get to a point, like, I tried, and then I, like, lost the streak and stopped using it. But I'm that kind of person. I mean, it took me 6 months to get back on Twitch. So, if you like the gamified version of it, it might help, but I would highly suggest getting a textbook. Like, a $5 one off eBay. Like, don't spend any more money than you have to. They have plenty of used books. Go to the library, get a hiragana textbook, and supplement it. Go one page by do what I do with my videos. 1 page a day. Read it. Play Duolingo. Just do that, and that should help you, like, kind of start to really put it together. I mean, like, for me, I'm trying to keep my Japanese accent. I don't have the greatest accent, but I don't have a gaijin accent. And you're like, oh, how dare you? I'm like, I don't. I say, konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Right? Like, I have something there. I don't have konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Right? Like, I have some semblance of an accent. Not the perfect one, but I have something. I do want to have one. I've always wanted to live in Japan, but it's not in the cards for me in my lifetime. So it is what it is, you know? So let's see. Does he give me a shovel, please? So there's that. There's that. I didn't read any of that. Oh shit, I'm gonna fuck up. Okay, so we're gonna speed run this, because we're only gonna do not a short live stream, but we're not gonna do it. I'm not going to spend 3 hours on live stream. We are gonna do what we need to do for everything, and then we're going to bed, because I decided to do this really, really late. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so, oh, I do have stuff. Oh, there we go. Anyways, so, is there any, there's a question on TikTok. Find remote work? I have a dog. Unfortunately, the big reason, what's this game called? This is Animal Crossing. A big reason why I haven't moved to Japan, first of all, I have a dog and a boyfriend, but, like, I can't physically relocate a big giant dog, so not happening. Also, I mean, I don't know if I can pick up and move I moved 3,000 miles away from my parents. I don't know if I could do a whole other country. I'd have to take my mom with me, which would probably be better. right? Just move back to Japan with my mom, and then separate my parents. So there's that. Who knows? Maybe one day when I'm really rich, I can be by country, right? Not by coastal, by country, right? One could dream. I mean, I also like. I don't know. I think Japan's done a really good job of like glamorizing living in Japan. I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be. As someone who doesn't look Japanese, I don't like being on the tail end of that side of the conversation. On the bad side. So like, this is the only thing I could say to relate to what's going on Black TikTok when they're talking about monoracial and biracial Black people, is that what the conversation is now is what it is in Japan about mixed kids, right? There's like levels of like, are you Japanese enough? No, the answer is no. You will and that's I think a big part. I think a couple years ago, maybe a year or two ago, there was a creator out here that I had to block. I was like, I'm not engaging with her content anymore. But she was basically saying like Asian Western Asians aren't Asians. So like I was like, I understand what this conversation's about. It doesn't need my opinion on like the Black side of that version, right? I understand how it feels to have people that you relate to so much think you're not one of them. So I'm like, like as someone who is biracial, who lives in America, who grew up in America, moving to Japan will always other me in a way that is more hurtful than I've been othered in the States. So I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'm strong enough to know that I'm not Japanese. And I promise you that phrase has been used in a way that's very hurtful and harmful to me growing up my entire life. Not only because I don't have like quintessential Asian features, is that I'm also Hispanic, and there's a whole level of racism there, and that like creates and it's in California too. Like there's a whole bunch of other shit that goes on in that community, and so I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could find work in Japan that isn't teaching English, and I think teaching English is the only way that I'd find work in Japan, right? So it's like, do I want to live? Maybe it may be like, if my life kind of goes completely to shit, right? I could just move to Japan, teach English for a year, and kind of it's like a sabbatical. I would say like and some people are actual born teachers, like they want to be teachers, they are teachers, right? So I'm not saying that their jobs are easy or by any means, but I'm saying that like for me it would turn into like that's not my career path, that's not my goal. So it would be like I'm going to Japan to take a year off, and so I'm just working as a teacher to pay for a year in Japan or something like that, right? Like and that's people do that, right? Like, so I've missed it. Shit. But that shouldn't negate the fact that teaching is a very strong, like very like tough profession, right? But in Japan, I feel like I don't know. Like I always grew up. I want to be careful what I say. Since when am I ever careful? No, but like, I don't know if I could handle the bullying that can come with being mixed race in Japan. I don't know if I could handle it. You're like, that's not everybody. Of course not. I'm just saying that like it can get pretty bad. There is a pretty strong nationalism over there, so I would just kind of keep my mouth shut about, you know what I mean? Like I don't need to be on that side of TikTok. I don't need Japanese people to like weigh in whether or not I'm Japanese enough. Cause that shit's just gonna be hurtful at the end of the day, right? So, it's gotten significantly better, I would say, since growing up biracial. Being mixed Japanese is kind of like normalized a lot. There's a lot of mixed kids, right? It's not as racist, but it can be. But it's not as racist, It's not as. Did I just miss it? Hold on. Cool, I didn't miss it. Okay, cool. I don't need any of these things. Okay. Anyways, all right. So, any other questions? I mean, we can talk about that. I don't know. Would I like to be more Asian? Yes. Would I like to be more Hispanic? Yes. I also grew up poor. There's this a very big specific. Yeah, look at the dog. Oh my god. Um, Japanese people are rich people. Not everybody. Not everybody's rich, but Japanese people are rich people. Okay, like there's some rich Japanese people in the world, and to be able to do that commute Japan to America, America to Japan, especially, and I say this and like, Chris, you're such a hater. I am a hater. Yeah. So the big thing about that is that like a lot of Japanese, like even like the Asians and like half Japanese kids who speak perfect English and perfect Japanese, those kids have been traveling back and forth their entire lives. Summers in Japan, or they went to what are those called? Those like Western schools. They did that kind of stuff. So it's like, how much of that, like, when they like teach you Japanese, I was like, I don't know if they teach you Japanese. You mean you're like, but Chris, you teach Japanese? Do I? Or do I just read a textbook to your face? Because that's what I do. Hi. Came at the perfect time? Yes. Yes, you did. What's the difference? That's what they did in high school? I'm sorry. I got confused. What happened? What is your question? I clearly missed it because I was looking at comments on TikTok. Sorry. I don't... Reading out of the book? Oh, well, there's a difference between teaching lessons from a book and reading just directly a book. Like, I'm just reading it. I'm not like, this is what grammar means and this is why and these are less, you know what I mean? It's very, I would say it's very like minimal teaching versus like actual teacher lesson of the day. I mean, you learn Japanese that way. You got to go to school, right? Like, I do my best I try to break down a sentence. I try to repeat as much as I can. Yeah, Duolingo. I try to repeat everything over and over and over again because that's the only fucking way. And I learned, by the way, that, like ga, just like, I'm like, oh, ga, like, wait, can I buy stuff? Can I just buy a shovel? I'm not doing this anymore. Good to see you. How are you enjoying this island life? Talk to the wrong person. What was I saying? I forgot. It's late. It's just been a late night. It's a late night. Oh. I shouldn't have clicked that. What was I saying? Wow. It is late. I had to use my work voice today, and I didn't know it came out until it started to show up. And I was like, oh. Chris Work Voice is here. We were talking to a possible working relationship with one of our member orgs, but I don't need any of these things. Oh, I got it. I don't even have to make them. This is perfect. We also need medicine. So there's like, they're like, what do you need? Like, it's like, we were trying to get a web person via a member org, and so like, well, I need to buy miles, and so that's what I really need. And I'd rather just pick up leaves. Yeah, we wanted an intern, but it was like, there was like a misunderstanding of what we wanted. And so this group that we use, they have what they call interns that they assign to projects that we would pay for. Right? And so I was like, oh, that works, right? And so it's a nonprofit, and they basically train web developers or, video production people, right? Like editors and whatnot. So I was like, I would like to foster a relationship with this group because it's stuff that we need, and like I can't fucking do everything. You know what I mean? Like I can't be the video person. I can't be the I can't do everything. And it's like what was really nice was during my morning meeting with my boss, because we had a boss about the website that I've been making. She was like, and like I know that they were being nice. They weren't. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I'm dual streaming on Twitch. I usually don't do this at night. Yeah, I'd rather. Yeah, so like I'd rather. And I talked to them. I was like, can we do something with a case-to-case basis? Like, if we have a grant that comes in that pays for a web developer, like, can we do? They're like, they can. They said that they would work with us on like it wouldn't be like a full-time staffed person. It could be something that we like when a grant comes in and there's like a website component attached to it. We could be like, we will ask a bid from them at that point, right? We'd be like, all right, we need a bid from them, and we can get 2 more bids from like crazy outrageous prices, and then we could be like, hey, up your fucking bid, like by 10 grand or something, right? Like, and we could pick them, and they could help, and I would be running it at that point. I would be the point person. We're looking for that, and then like I don't know how to hire a webmaster, and they seemed really cool, and they're Latino, right? And they're like in more underserved communities, and they were like, this looks like a WordPress. Are you using Elementor? And I was like, I am. Oh my god, you know how to do that, you know? And they, you know, anyways, but like I showed them the website that I was making, and they were saying everything I would love to hear. They're like, it looks like you made a microsite. It looks like you have branding. And I was like, wonderful. All I need is someone that knows that language. Like, all I need is someone who understands HTML, that understands Elementor, that can, and I was like, is this something that you guys can do where I can give you like basically like all the copy, all of the stuff with light design, right? Like very, very lightly minimalistic, like a first draft of a design. Can we give you something like that, and you guys can reinterpret it for our website? And they said yes. And I was like, that is exactly what we need. And you know what somebody said on a little side chat? This isn't what we wanted. I was like, this is exactly what we wanted. What are you talking about? This is us getting a vendor that is a member organization. This is exactly what we need. You know what it was? Somebody wanted free labor. That's what I was like, did you just want someone to do this for free? We have to pay for fucking labor. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what do you, like, I was very I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I asked for. This is what I went out and got, right? Like, it was my idea to talk to somebody. It was my idea to bring it up to, like, our teams who know people from different, like, Latino organizations that do training, like, economic empowerment in lower served communities who would never have the opportunity to run a website for a big org, right? Like, this is something that we like this they're basically like new startups, right? Like, they're not people with crazy in like industry contacts. These are people that have like, they're training these people to go out in the real world, get a job somewhere because they're certifying them, right? And their certifications are paid for by grants, right? Like, a lot of people who do coding, and I'm not saying people who do coding are privileged, relax, okay? I'm saying a lot of people who are coders and have a certificate paid for that, right? Like, I mean, I have a degree. I paid for that, right? But it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of money some people don't have, right? And it's so like this company was able to offer training that basically certifies a person to be a webmaster, right? And it's like, I'd rather go through that than to cold email 5 web development companies and ask for a bid, right? And hope that they aren't trying to swindle me, right? Like, that's all I want, is to be able to like find that. And like, it was just a really strange reaction of like, this isn't what we wanted an intern. I was like, yeah, this is basically that. It's just that it's a vendor. It's a vendor. It's a, you know, and their prices are reasonable, and we should be looking into that. You know what I mean? It was very like, it's like, because I was talking to my boss earlier, like the big boss, and it seemed like they're not gonna approve a daily webmaster. They're not gonna approve something that big, right? Because inevitably like a huge job, right? Because it's supposed to be work that can be done via the team members, right? So like if the website needs some updates, like little content here and there, that's what we should be. That should be under the task list among the team, right? Which is just me currently. I don't love that, but we've been running on full steam, so like I'm the only one that's been doing it, which is fine. Right. It's really not that hard. I was like, you know what I mean? If we can't afford to bring someone on full time, right? Then I would be much happier to bring a vendor like this and be like, hey, we have something coming up, something got approved, we have this budget, can you work with us? And they'll be basically the they'll be the quote unquote webmaster for that project, and I never have to make a fucking web page ever again. It's really not that hard, and we'd have oversight. And so I was just like, I don't understand what this like reluctancy of wanting to use a vendor. For me, oh cool. For me, it felt like I think what happened, and I know that I'm very correct. IT provides the foundation, the team, but our IT team isn't contracted to do web build. They're only maintenance. So it's like, okay, so we need someone that can build sites within our branding, right? We need someone that knows how to do that. And I need to be able to provide keys to the kingdom, right? And it's like, I need to be able to give admin access to somebody. And we can't give it to anyone at the company, because once you give admin access to one person, everybody has admin access. We know that. Well, the moment you give it to someone who is outside of your team, literally everybody. That's marketing. Correct. Right. So there's like a lot of different like pitfalls and issues at the team level, right? And I'm like, hey, this will solve our fucking issue. And like my and this is my gut feeling. I have no way of proving this at all. Not even a little bit. I think, methinks, somebody doesn't like when I seem very smart and in charge. Does that make sense? It wasn't his idea. It wasn't, I was the lead on that call. I said everything that we needed. They asked me questions. I could answer very quickly. Like the way that I sounded was very professional, very like the boss. Methinks it like was an issue because he wasn't originally invited to the meeting. I invited him. I was like, oh, why aren't you on this call? And I was like, you should be on this call, right? Like I was being like olive branchy, right? Like even to like this morning, over the like on Friday, he was out Friday. And so I was having an email conversation with someone at the team, and they need to be sending us, they wanted some kind of social campaign, right? And I was like, oh, I didn't realize you wanted that. Like, sure. Like I looped in someone in the email chain. They've been like, hey, they're gonna be the ones. We're gonna put that in our yearly planning, and I'm just looping her in right now, right? Very simple. Haven't talked about it yet. We have too much on our plate to start this, right? But it is something that's gonna be on our docket. And 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m., early 9 a.m., I'm like trying to figure something out, right? I'm just like waking up, trying to work, right? Whatever. And I get a task assigned to me about that email. And I was like, we haven't started it. I haven't discussed it with you. You're CC'd on it. You don't know the context of that conversation. So I was like, what a weird thing to immediately put, well, I assigned it as a task. You're like, you don't know that that's a task. I haven't even made a campaign for it yet. We haven't even brought it up to our bosses yet. Like, this is something that, like, we need to talk about on the side. Like, putting it on a task list that, like, first of all, Planner sucks. We need to move to Asana. But, like, it's like, I feel this, like, crunch that, like, there's a level of, like, I should be doing that. Does that make sense? It's a level of like, they should go to me first. I'm the boss. That's how it feels a lot of the time. It feels like that. It should be like, they should go to me. Why didn't they go to me? Why didn't they talk to me? Because I'm like, I was standing right there. I'm also like, I think that they want to talk to a person who knows video. Like, It should be like, why isn't that meeting to me first? You know, like, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, like that. It's like that's what's not going on, and I think like that's kind of muddying a lot of our conversations, right? Like I think that's why I'm like, dude, come on, like get with it, like you know what I mean? Right? It feels that way. It feels like it was like, oh, did you not think of doing this like thing first? Did you not like prioritize this first? Like it feels like that. It feels very much like, oh, you know why I feel this way predominantly? It was revealed today during a meeting. We're a year apart in age. It was by like happenstance. It wasn't, I didn't say anything on purpose. We were all making jokes about millennial versus Gen Z. Very, very simple, like millennial Gen Z conversation, right? And someone was like, yeah, both of you are millennials. And I was like, yeah, we're millennials. And like, she was like, so she basically was like, yeah, you guys are a year apart in age. It was a small meeting. It wasn't a lot of people, but it was like, I think he was like, why the fuck did you say that? Like, it's very fucking obvious that she's a year younger than me. Because he had for a while not revealed his age. Like, he, there's a lot of things that he was doing that I was like, wow, he's really specifically not telling people his age. You know what I mean? When you're just like, oh, so you're just going to skirt around the fact that you're a year older than me? Like, he would say things like, back in my day, long ago when I first moved to the city. I was like, a year before I moved to the city? I don't even... You know what I mean? Like, he says things like that, where I'm very like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh, when we moved to the city, it was, like when I first moved to Queens, that was like 100 years ago. And you're like, 10 years ago? You're talking to a whole bunch of people who live in Queens, who grew up in Queens. Say 10 years ago. I don't know. Like, New Yorkers are pretty tough when it comes to transplants. So, like, the best thing to do is just own it, But he would say things like that. He would be like, a long, long time ago when I was in college, and everyone's, like, the same age. So we're like, so when we were in college, I would say, I would say Twitch is the best move to get content from me. I am trying to switch. I don't know what we're going to do with the language stuff. That language shit is not going to work on Instagram. I don't know. It's a great question to ask me about where am I going to migrate my content. You are correct to ask me that. Yeah. I don't know. I would say if you follow me here, and then Instagram, I guess. I have Blue Sky. I don't know how to use Blue Sky. That looks like Twitter to me. I know, I could. Wait, did I get them all? 3. Okay, I have 2 more left. Anyways, it was revealed that we were the same age. Oh, estoy bien. It was revealed that we're the same age. Which is funny. And I was like, yep, I'm a year younger than him. You know what I mean? It's like, I am putting them on YouTube currently. Yes. Now. I am doing that now. Yes. No vamos a hablar español. No. Solo un poquito. No sabo. I don't know. Like, no sabo. No puedo hablar español. I don't know. With the work shit, I don't know. I'm probably just speculating. You know what I mean? It feels that way. A lot of the time it feels like, it feels like, oh, are you insecure about how old you are? You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I'm trying. I do work at a Spanish company, so I do hear language a lot. So that's probably why. Like, it's like, my spidey senses are rumbling on that one, but I could be completely wrong, right? He could be I think that it's not necessarily about me. I think it's about the huge jump in careers. I think that's a big part of it. I think it's like I've been step by step doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get to jump to VP from director. Somebody moved up quite quickly. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I think that's like you know what I mean? Like it is a level of like, oh, have you never done this before? Like for me, like just the way to run meetings, the way to, I don't know, draft up contracts, the way to, you know, there's just things. There's just things where you're just like, I've never done this before, right? Like it's just, you could tell, I could tell, and I'm like, I don't think it's about me. I do think it's more about insecurity, about not being ready. Anyways, so what I was gonna say was, outside from all of that, right? Oh, here it is. Oh. Was that my bosses all looked at the website and they all were like, this looks amazing. But they were like, it's amazing for what you've done. You've done a great job of what you've done. And we can launch with this as it goes, right? They're like, we can launch with this website the way that it is, right? And then then subsequently, I was like, yeah, I know it's a but, right? Like, this is fine for what it is, but this isn't good, right? Like, and I'm like, that's what I've been saying this entire time. You know what I mean? And like, they were just like, for somebody, and I was like, I think that there was probably a conversation like, hey, we should acknowledge how much work this was, because she hates it. Like it's that. I think it felt like that. It felt like they knew that I hated every step of the way. I was not only a squeaky wheel, I was kind of a see you next Tuesday about it. I didn't want to do it. I was like, can we please give them a Squarespace? This sucks. Like and they asked me what the workflow was, and I'm like, to be honest, it was bad. It was a really bad workflow, right? This is the workflow. They needed a website. They hired a designer to create all these assets for the website, not knowing, this designer didn't know that all those assets weren't going to be used because they don't fit in the way that I could do it in, right? So like she made this entire beautiful like Canva looking website. Like on Canva you can make a website, right? And she made it, and it's like this beautiful interactive image that flows and animates, and I was like, girl, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to replicate that at all. Not even, it took 3 different iterations for us to get to where we are now. And it was because I was like, I tried. I was like, I can upload these images, and I was like, it didn't look good. And then I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna copy and paste based on the wireframe. And they're like, we do not like this. And I was like, well, that's what the wireframe, it looks exactly like the wireframe, right? And like, and then now what happened was they made pamphlets for each page, right? And they just said, and she just basically was like, put a photo here and the copy here, and then link the pamphlet at the bottom, right? And I was like, yep, that's what happened. You know, like it went from, and I get what happened with them. They were very much like, they were excited to have an interactive microsite, right? And it's like free for them because it's housed on our website, right? But they don't have somebody who knows how to do any of that. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I actually don't know. It's beautiful. I can show you all the work. It's very beautiful. Oh, I forgot to do this. No replies yet. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm done for the day. Right? I think I'm done for the day. For this part anyways. I'm gonna go to super. Right, so there's also that. Like, they also asked me, like, you know, they asked me the process, and I was like, the process was really tough. It took a while to get to the point where we're at, right? And then I was like, from here on out, what's gonna happen? And I was just like, there's still like 3 pages that need to be done. And there's going to be consistent updates for the longevity of this program. So I'm asking, what is the expectation of me? And I said this, I was like, we also need to prepare. Like, as a team, I'm currently the only one who knows how to do this. number one. Like, knows how to mess around with the website in the way that it is. And I learned how to do it, right? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm so amazing. I learned how to do this, right? So I can teach everyone this. I was like, let's be realistic. What if I'm off on vacation and this needs to be uploaded because there was a deadline they didn't share with us, which is most likely going to happen, right? And they're like, yes, considering the team. And then I was like, what if I leave tomorrow? And I'm just saying, like, what if I leave next week or 2 months from now or 6 months from now or a year from now and you need updates and I'm the only one that knows how to do it? Like, it leaves us in a really rough spot. You know what I mean? I was like, I cannot be the only person that knows how to do this. We need somebody that can walk into this website regardless of background information and be able to update it without fear of breaking the entire website, right? Because that is very possible because I've broken the website, right, by updating this. And like, that is something that like they all agree. They're like, no, you're fucking right. Like, they were like, you're absolutely right on the fact that like, no, this is not good. We should not. Like, it's like it was that final conversation was like, look, I can do this. This could be part of my workflow that like every day I'm just website maintenance. And I said it like, if this is going to be part of my workflow, there needs to be understanding that I don't do 5 other things when it comes to this stuff. If this becomes part of my daily tasks, something will fall for comms, right? And I was like, and it has. Like, there are things that I just cannot accomplish because this takes a lot of my time. And I said, like, and I'm saying this not because I don't want to do this. Like, if that's my job, if that's where we need my job to be, my role to be, then that's fine. But understand that, like, it takes me out of different functions of my job. And then I was also like, the teams aren't happy. The teams aren't happy with the website they're getting. They're getting what they're getting. You know what I mean? They're compromising their artistic and needs, their design needs, because they don't have someone that is a webmaster designing this for them, right? And to that, like, that started the conversation, at least. Like, it was, and that's the thing. That's how fucking mature I am, by the way. I can have that conversation. Literally on a call say, you can have this, but then you lose this. And my big boss, fully was like, yep. She's like, no, I completely understand. Like, and she said it, like, they either need to do a budget adjustment to pay for like a consultant to come in and do this for them. And I was like, right, the consultant that we talked to today, if they can give us a high and a low estimate of what it takes to build a microsite or a landing page, and I get to be in charge of them, we can book that consultant for this team. And there, it turns into me managing the website anyways. I am still managing, but I'm not building anymore. And it's like, that's what I wanted today. And I functioned today properly to get that done. And why did somebody negate it today? Because my big boss agreed. She's like, we need to always have a consultant. And I was like, I'd prefer a webmaster full time. But it doesn't look like that's happening. The way that the team is functioning currently, right? Like, it's just, oops, I didn't mean to take a photo. And that's fine, right? Like, if we're learning that, we pivot, we maneuver, we be flexible, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to be flexible. I'm trying to maneuver. Hold on. There's orbs that I want to do. So I'm like, I'm trying my best to, like, accommodate for the lack of, like, honestly, like, lack of being able to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that, like, there is no money for a webmaster on a web. And I said it, like, I was like, this isn't just this team problem, right? I was like, this isn't just this team problem. This is an overall company issue. This is an overall website issue. And I said it, look, I was like, to be honest, I kind of understand what happened. Why is this not working? Oh, Jesus. I was like, I kind of understand what happened, right? Like, when it comes to, like, how do I get out of this? Oh, I had to read through all of it to get out of there? Sorry. Oh. I'm not doing whatever this is. I'm not doing. Like, sorry. Got annoyed just now. Like, what I was saying was that, like, I'm trying to solve the problem, right? I'm very clearly trying to solve the problem. I foresee a big problem down the line, right? And I was being really kind about it. I was very like, look, I wasn't here when the decision to make this website was here, right? I wasn't here. I wasn't like, and I'm fine with not being the consultant. I'm fine with not being the person that signed off on this. But there was, and I was like, I understand what happened. I think no one anticipated microsites. No one anticipated huge website builds in the future, right? People are, and I said it, like, the team members here, the company we have here is seeing the capabilities of a real website, right? And they see that they have to go through our website to create it. So why wouldn't they want a replicated Squarespace? If they can do it on Squarespace, it should exist on our website, right? And they're like, they agreed. And I was just very like, if that's the case, we should be giving them that. They should be allowed to basically ask for that, right? Like, if you work at a company and the company is a highly functional, very fancy looking website, right? Our website's not fancy, but it's like, it's miles ahead of what it was before, right? Then your expectation of, if I had to make a website for a deliverable of a grant or a project, right? A subdomain of sorts, right? Like if I had to make a landing page, it should have all of the, like, it should have all the things that I need that a Squarespace can build, right? Squarespace is what, $250 a year? Like, why can't we have that? And so, like, I fully agree. And I'm like, I am disappointed as a team member that I can't give them that. And I understand how frustrating it can be to know that, like, we have that capability, but we're not going to do it because we didn't hire the right staff, right? Like, and I said that, I was like, I see this coming later. I see that maybe in maybe 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, someone's gonna ask for like this kind of capability, and we're not gonna have it, and we don't have it. So like, we need to plan for that, right? And my big boss took it and understood, and it's something that I'll be like, look, it's gonna be my working plan. I'm obviously creating something that I don't have anything on my nails. I restarted Animal Crossing, so I don't like the tutorial version of it, but yes, of course I love Animal Crossing. I've already played it. I've already basically finished it. But no, yes. How do I cross over? There it is. Okay. We're doing like a speed run version of my stream today because it is very late. It's very late. Thank you. Thank you, Hector. Like, it was a good day at work for the most part today. I mean, I feel like I professionally grew a little bit today. Just by the way of having conversations today. Like, I felt like I grew a little bit, which is what I prefer at any job, is to, like, use my skills. You know what I mean? Like, I have communication skills. I can run meetings. I can talk directly to people and vendors, and I can do all those things. Those are the things that I know how to do. Okay. Wait, I learned something. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Haha! Hold on. Oh my god. Ah! Alright. I was playing around too much. Sorry. Oh, right. You're right. Yes.
Ready? Go!
Oh. Ah. Why is this? Oh, my mouse is like, okay. Sorry, my keyboard is being weird. Alright, we changed it. Okay. Oh, look at the baby. Okay. Cool. Anyways, I feel like that's a good takeaway today, is that I had a professional conversation that could ultimately help another member organization, right? And that I voiced my concerns and was heard. And I actually got to learn some HTML styles. I problem solved something on the website. I shouldn't know how to do that, but I problem solved, and I took it upon myself to update something. So, you know. Yes, though there's more of that. I think it was a lack of foresight. I think there was a no one anticipated these asks to come through like this. Like it wasn't oh, this is a maze. Okay. Alrighty. Like I don't want to blame people who left. You know, all these decisions were made with people who are no longer at the company. So I think like a lot of people didn't think that like something like this was gonna like come down the pipeline. Like they were like, oh, why would you ever need to make a microsite? And I was like, because they've been doing that for years. Like I was like, you can't just like tell people to stop doing what they've been promising grants for a decade, right? Like this entire time they've had to make microsites because the website that was not capable. Like the website that my company had was not capable of that, right? And so like I mean like that's the thing, like they hired me to problem solve, and this is the problem solve. The one thing I found insufferable, I didn't like, by the way, was when I voiced my opinion about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, you guys suck. I gotta grab one of those, don't I? What I think... What was I saying? And I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Oh. I had to focus. This is one of the ones I had to focus in. I had to grab those stupid chomp chomps, right? Damn it! No, gimme. Oh, okay. I can't have one? Fuck you guys. I want one. Oh, it's make... What, the climb up there? Hold on. Oh, this is like a dangerous game. I don't know if I want to play it this way. There, okay. Cool. On Apex? I don't know what Apex is. Is that something gross? Is that something gross? Yeah. Oh. No. No, it's not. My ear's been fine. It's been fine. I have something coming up this Thursday, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about not having content for Thursday. Oh, everything's backwards. Everything's backwards. Fuck, we're gonna have to focus on this one. I'm sorry. It's gonna be quiet time for like the next 5 minutes. Okay. I couldn't figure it out. I'm so sorry. Okay. No, hold on. That's not immediate. Oh, so it's a thing that happens on the screen. Okay. I'm just gonna stay still. I'm not gonna. No, girl, go the other way. Go the other way. Ah! No. I almost had it. Okay, to move. I wasn't supposed to move. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me like reset myself. Okay. Ah! Sorry. Oh. Hi, chat. Hi. Hi, Steve. I don't know what the timeout does either, by the way. I don't know what any of those things do. Oh, okay. We have to do this before. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, left is right, right is left. Left is right, right is left. Ah! Okay. Okay, it's back again. Okay. Just come down here. Just come down here, buddy. All right, see? See what we do? We don't move is what we do. Have I developed the dent yet? No, I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't the dent take a long time? I only wear it for like a few hours a day, which does that make the dent? It could. Do you think this will like create like a headband dent? I don't know. What happens if I go in here? What do you think? Something terrible? Oh. Does it feel heavy? No. It's one of the cheap ones. It's like really cheap. It's not like it's not heavy duty at all, to be honest.
Ready? Go!
Okay, can I just like beat him up? Oh, okay. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Why don't they fall asleep? How rude. Sorry. Oh, guys, some of these are pretty funny. Anyways. Oh, that's what I was saying. On Thursday, I'm doing something that I would consider a new experience. And I don't want to tell you about it yet because I want it to be like something I could actually talk about. You know what I mean? Like I don't talk about I talk about the same shit every day, right? Like I want new experiences in life. I want to be happy in New York. I mean, it's gonna be miserable in New York. It's fucking cold, but like, oh, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know how I'm going to. First of all, it's gonna be like polar vortex cold, but I'm gonna do it for my friend. Yeah, I learned that one. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm clearly getting. I can't do both at the same time. Oh, that's a no. Ooh, nice little moment. So I will be pretty much out of pocket Thursday, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. The snow melted here. It's cold, but the snow melted here. So I won't be able to stream Thursday night. So I'm trying to figure out what to do to hit my daily quota. I don't want to promise that I'll stream at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I think that's going to be something that I might have to do. And you're like, don't push yourself. I have to push myself or I don't do it. I will like stop. You know what happens when you stop doing something that you promise you do every day? You don't do it anymore. So I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe it's like a 30-minute breakfast gaming stream, right? Like, I just have to get up early. I have to get up early anyways. Because I have to be in the office by 9 a.m. So I should just get up early. Last time I showed up to when I was supposed to be at work at 9 a.m. and I didn't, I got kind of a not talking to, but it was like, they were asking where I was like 3 times. I was like, I'm getting coffee. I'm like, let me fucking live. This one's mandatory. We're the whole team's meeting. So they're coming in from DC, actually. So I wanna they're commuting, which sucks, but that's a whole other conversation that we can't have. But like, I don't know. I could do that. The PC build is 5 hours because I'm stupid. Maybe. No one's gonna click on it though, right? Everyone's seen that. Everyone is gonna see it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could just do a 30-minute stream. I also this is self-care to me, by the way. Like, playing video games, it really just like feels so much less pissy all the time. I don't know if I could get up that early. Yeah, so Thursday's gonna be, maybe I should try to do a morning stream. But absolutely bank on just posting the larger stream. Because it's not going to be sustainable. No. Ah! No, I'm going to wait that out. Oh my god. How is... Okay. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, that was upsetting. Yeah, right? Yeah, beauty of games. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I should, yeah, like, because there's gonna be times where I'm not gonna be able to stream, right? And it's gonna be like when I'm traveling or something. And I know people leave older streams, right? To like just have something be daily. Because I'm not gonna be able to have my gaming laptop. Like, I'm gonna be in Miami at the end of January. Not for fun. Para trabajo. I love saying it that way. Thank you. For the job, I will be in Miami doing video work. So they haven't even planned that. We need to sit and plan that. So I could just bring my gaming setup. I'll be so tired, and that's like the way they run shit is just not, it's not conducive, you know. Oh, he's kind of cute, huh? You know what's funny is that and if you have long hair and you're a dude, do not get offended by what I'm about to say, okay? In comic books, long hair on dudes, hot as shit, huh? In person, not really. Like, it's not always a great combo, you know what I mean? Well, right now, Florida is being hit by the polar vortex. They're pretty cold out there. So they're not built for it, so they're feeling it in a different way. Like, I'm not going to say that, you know, if they're saying it's 50 degrees, which are like, okay. But they're not built for it. They're not built for 50. So they need to, like, it's going to be an issue for them, right? Like, so. But by the end of January, the polar vortex should be gone. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Who am I beating? Okay, sorry. Cool. I mean, 30s is cold. 30s is cold. It's when it's 30 here. I put a coat on Moose. Oh, Moose is dreaming. Look at his paws. Is he running in his dreams? Like, my house in California is not, it's not insulated well, so it's really cold in the house. It's colder in the house than it is in my apartment. Like here. Like, I have to wear like sweaters and like double socks when I'm at my parents' house. And they're in California. You go outside, it's like super warm. I'm like, I tell my parents, can you like open the door and a window so that fucking warm air comes in? Like, oh, he's so cute. Did you see him? He just pushed him. So cute. A small heater. Yeah. I am so stupid. I gave away my small little heater. And it's like, I don't really want that big heater on. I just need something like pointed at my feet or like at my face. And I got rid of my fucking heater. I'm so stupid. Because I was like, I don't need this. I have this big fucking heater. No, I need that little one. I need a little one. So dumb. I feel so stupid getting rid of it. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna get hella confused, huh? Yeah, I am. What was I saying? Anyways. You know. Well, yes, I will be. I have Asian glow, so yes. Ooh. I'm a little too focused on this. I'm sorry. Am I done yet? Cool. All right. You've never been to Miami? I've never been to Miami. I've only been to Orlando. I've been to, yeah, Orlando. I've been to Florida twice, and both for work. Did I get rid of all these guys? How many are left? Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to do something specific? I'm lost. Why is this taking so long? Shouldn't I have won already? Didn't I kill them all? Oh, do they have like extra lives? Where am I? see anything. Oh my god, that was so tedious. Oh, 15? Oof. Oof. I do want to go on vacation. I know I can't afford it, but I do want to go on vacation. Like a real one. Even like when I was at Complex, I had a gig for 4 days in LA. So like Mike went with me. And he basically had, oh, I didn't mean to do that. He basically had a vacation, and we basically had like a California vacation. Like I came in like a day early, right? And then we were there for a week, and I only had to work like honestly not that long. I had like the whole day to myself. It was like I only had to work like a couple hours a day because we were doing interviews, and we had to like do our interviews like one interview a day because of how the scheduling worked out. Like it was like a lot that they lost so much money on that thing, but like eventually, I mean, they didn't because it was actually oh my god. Nope. Damn it. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with that one. Okay, like and so Mike, had a free hotel for 5 days basically, and then we basically had like a California vacation because I was done by like 3 o'clock every day because like our interviews were like at like noon, and the interviews took like an hour max because I was like, the video needed to be like an hour long. The video needed to be 3 minutes long, so I was like, we don't really need to do this for too long. And these are pretty big shots, like these are hot shots. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, you gotta get there. No, what are you doing? How rude! Oh my god, I didn't know it could do that. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was so scary. So that was fun, and that was kind of like a mini vacation for Mike and I, right? Like, I do want some kind of vacation for us. But like I said, I can't afford it. Because I could also afford dog care for Moose at the time. Like, I just paid it, didn't give a shit. Like, we rented a car, didn't give a shit. Like, I still was able to pay off my credit cards while doing that, right? Like, now it's like, I don't know. Like, you gotta pick one or the other to be able to do any of that stuff. So, like... And, like, obviously Mike will pay for half of it. I'm not saying, like, I foot the bill, but I'm like, it's just, wouldn't really... Did I just... He's laying on a cord. Sorry. Like, it's just now I have to watch his cord. Watch him not eat the cord, okay? Like, tell me if he starts to chew on the cord. I don't want to wake him, so... The cord's not plugged into anything. Mike, it was Mike's idea. He was like, because he saw how upset I was like, I'm gonna, and he like, look, Mike offered to help me pay for it. Like, that wasn't like, Mike said, go fuck yourself. Like, it was, but like, it's slow right now. And I was kind of like, I can't have you pay for this bill. This is my fucking dog, right? Like, and he was like, do a GoFundMe. Like, see if anyone's willing to help you. And then from that, we can try to figure out how to pay for the rest of this. So, it's my dog, right? It's not Mike's responsibility. And he saw, because I was actually very reluctant to do it, to be honest. I was afraid that people would tell me that, I mean, there was some backlash. There were some comments that were like, kind of, and some people have still messaged me being like, so I had to block some pretty quickly. They're like, it's easy having a dog when you beg people to pay for it. And I was like, oh my God. Like, that's like, this is the only time I've asked people to help me, right? Like, the last time Moose went to the vet, it cost $2,000, and I just kind of took. I just kind of did it. You know what I mean? It was one of those like, okay, well, I have to pay $2,000. That's what I'm saying. The last time I went to the vet, I already was down $2,000, right? And I was paying for that. And so like this $3,200 is within 2 months is a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money. And I'm really happy that people helped. And like any money would have helped. Any of it. And so the fact that the whole thing was covered and then some, which also by the way is now covering, is so expensive. His food is so expensive now, like, because I want him to feel like I don't want him to eat anything that's like his sensitive food is gonna be like it's double the price, right? Like it's for less food. It's like I don't think it's double. It's like 60 per. It's like the bag is I think $70 and you get less dog food. So it's like slightly more money for less dog food. And then I also buy a probiotic for him. And then I also buy beef stock, so it's easier for him to eat when sometimes I feel like he's not digesting well. And then we're actually going to, because he has arthritis in his bones, there is a new treatment out, which is a shot. I think it's a monthly shot in addition to his current arthritis medication. So that's, I think, a shot is, like, I think his month, I get 90-day pills. So that, what is that, like, twice a day? No, I get 60 pills twice a day. It's a month is about $70, right? And then the shot is about 100 something. So his medication's now upped, right? So like these are like little things that like make him more comfortable, right? So it is. The shot's pricey. She said it's like not. Some people like forego the pills for the arthritis and just do the shot, but that vet at the ER was like, do both. And I was like, shit, that's like $200 a month in medication, right? Like, so I tried giving Moose vitamins. They fuck him up. I gave him those dog vitamins. He was like pooping like terribly. It was not helping his stomach. So I was like, stop that pretty quickly. He officially has, I mean, he's old. He's old and he was fat for most of his, like, for years. And he was, like, in a little cage for 4 years. He was going to get arthritis. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. It, like, a big part of, and he was, like, his story is just really sad. You know what I mean? Like, so, he's old. They get arthritis, right? And he seems to be fine. Stubborn as hell. More stubborn than ever. Like, today I was walking him, right? And, like, he doesn't like wearing, I think I have to muzzle him and put shoes on because of the salt for the snow is, I think, fucking up. He hates the feeling on his paws. So we were walking and it was fucking, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It was really fucking cold, right? And he at one point stopped and picked up his paws, right? It was very clear that he couldn't walk. So I with my like gloves, my cloth shitty like Five Below gloves, right? Oops. Girl, get out of there. With my Five Below gloves, like, oh my god, how rude. So now we have to stay away from this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whatever. That's all accidental. Anyway, so he like picked up his paws, right? And he like was limping on all paws, right? So I cleaned his paws up and then he still seemed really upset. Fucking paws are cold, right? So I held it. I like took my gloves off and I like held it with my hands to warm up his paws, right? And then he started walking again and he's like, this is dope. And he tried to walk in the other direction for a longer walk. And I was like, absolutely fucking not. You literally were limping. Absolute, let's go. And he like fought me on it. He was like, no, I want to keep going since you've warmed my paws up. I'm totally fine. No. If you're limping at that point, we're going home. We already had walk longer than I wanted to walk. Stubborn. Like stubborn. He's been so stubborn. Okay, I think I have to switch over to... I'm gonna get this treasure chest. And I'm switching over to Pokemon. Okay, so. How do we save? Nope. I know, I usually like to play for longer, but it is 1 o'clock in the morning. So, cool. And we're gonna switch over to Pokemon. Man, I really love this. I did get this off of Temu, to be honest. I know. We know better now, okay? We know better now. I don't have the day off tomorrow. No. Go to sleep. Yes, have a good night. I don't have the day off tomorrow. I just don't sleep properly. So I'm only going to play a little bit of Pokemon, but I should still play Pokemon. So it is also 1 o'clock in the morning, so I probably lose a whole bunch of you right now, but it's fine. You can catch it on the VOD if you want to. There's really not much for me to talk about. Okay. Alrighty. Do you have the day off tomorrow is the real question. Okay. Oh, I'm out of water. By the way, so I have to wear makeup on my TikToks now. Is that what we're saying? They're not doing that well. I don't know. What was the you're off tomorrow? Oh, that's nice. Yesterday, was it really the shirt? Was this shirt really the reason people watched the video? 9K, 15K, 9,000 views, 10K, 26K. And today it's been like 2,000 views, 900, 600. I mean, I just posted these, but was it really the shirt? You didn't even see that. Oh. I didn't realize you saw cleavage in that. You see like a shadow of a cleavage. I am up late, yes. I started the stream late, yes. So we're gonna do a little bit of Pokemon and then we're gonna go to bed. We're really gonna do like nothing. We gotta keep a rhythm going, you know what I mean? Oh, so I'm not done with the tutorial. So we're gonna switch that. Okay. So. Show. Really was the shirt. I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah. I mean, also my makeup was spot on. You know what I mean? Like I had pretty good makeup on yesterday, but like, where do you want to go? Right, I have to go to the classroom. I have to shower. It's just so cold. Who do I talk to in here? Why do I have to go in here? Oh. I heard the student council. Okay. Why am I in here? Why did I have to come in here? Okay. Just to see the room? Staff room. Okay, I think I just to see the rooms. Okay, okay. How's Pokemon so far? Fine. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet in the way that I'm enjoying it. It's cute. It's cozy gaming, for sure. I do think I prefer Mario Odyssey to this. I think it's because it's like there's just a lot more action when it comes to Mario Odyssey, and Pokemon's very clearly like I'm still in the intro level of this, right? I'm still there, but like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean they're always asking, but the views are it's not pushed. So the problem is, hi, did you move over? No, I just recognize icons. The thing with Japanese content is people always ask, but half those views want boobs. That's what that is. 100%, like, unfortunately. The other half just don't get shown that because I think TikTok wants me. It's very Black Mirror. Do you know what I'm talking about? You remember that episode where like that there's a black character who's like who talks to the camera and it's like fuck the machine, right? Or whatever. And then the girl is a singer, but she ends up being pushed to doing pornography, right? It feels like that sometimes with me. It's very like the only content that does well is seemingly some semblance of boob. Don't love it, but it's like I'm saying, like, yes, yesterday's content is not that different from the content I posted today. And yesterday's content is 20,000 views, and today's, like, under 1,000. I mean, obviously, I just posted those, so maybe it needs a few more hours to gain traction. It's because you're wearing ears. not in my TikTok videos, yeah. But, I could take off the ears. They're just not as fun. Right? I could just wear normal headphones. You see, they're not as fun. I miss them. But I do think yeah, no, it seems to be that it's the ones that give some semblance of boob, right? I didn't think that shirt was going to do much, to be honest. Oh, I'm all lopsided. Oh, it's not even right. Yeah, there is a big difference in it. And is it really the shirt? The thing is, the shirt isn't that revealing. You see a little bit. You see a tiny bit. I don't have that many shirts. I mostly wear sweaters, so I'm screwed. I'm not wearing. I don't know if I could wear that shirt again. I was like, oh shit. My friend said I was being trolled. I was like, was I? I don't know. We'll see. I have other shirts. I have another shirt that I think will break the internet. I've only worn it 3 times. Generally. I don't know. I don't think I could wear it in public. It's not even that revealing. I wore it once to my friend's birthday. This is how, like, that's not my style. I wore it to my friend's birthday, and her other friend was like, did she dress you? Because you look amazing. But she's like, this isn't you. I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, she dressed me for sure. Like, because they were out, you know? And I was very, I think I, like, one point, like, sat, like forward, you know? What do you guys think? If I wear it, none of you could say anything. I don't know if I can wear it. I don't know if I can live with myself. Maybe the day it gets banned, I'll wear it. How about that? The day it gets banned, I'll wear this shirt that I'm like, this is probably going to get me in trouble. It's not even that revealing, to be honest. It's on my Instagram. Like, it's not even that revealing of a shirt. But I think because it's a photo, you don't get, like, the aqua top? Yep. And that's not even a nice video. That's not even a nice shirt. I know what you're talking about. I just saw it. I'm like, yeah. It is that one, huh? It's also a dirty ass shirt. I wash it. It's disgusting. So, like, I don't know. Can I leave now? Can I go? I wasn't paying attention to what she needed. Where do you want to go? Dean's office. Cool. This looks like Hogwarts. Why is it that shirt? That shirt started it all, by the way. Oops. It's like a ratty extra large shirt that, like, doesn't really do anything for me. Just like, it's like, that's the one. Made it go viral. So I'll wear that tomorrow. We'll see. It's clean. I did wash it. So we'll see if I just wear that. We'll see if something happens. So, ooh, I can talk about something interesting. It's none of my business to talk about it, which is why it's interesting to talk about, right? So there's a discourse that we're all watching where we're not commenting on. I am not commenting on it, okay? That there's like mono racial black people versus biracial black people, right? And there's a discourse of not being black enough or what kind of whatever, blah, 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 that, whatever that is, that's happening, right? And a mutual that I have, which I think he doesn't know we're mutuals. You know what I mean? I think he accidentally followed me. So I'm always afraid to comment on his videos because I'm afraid of getting unfollowed and getting my feelings hurt. But anyways, so he did a video, friends only or mutuals only. Oh, who's that handsome man? Mutuals only, right? And somebody in the mutuals list saved that video and sent it to the person it's about, right? And the video he made, oh shit, I should probably pay attention, huh? This professor, in fact, graduate of our fine academy, splendid researcher. So this is what happened. This creator, I don't know who this creator is, made like 100 videos, or maybe we're gonna say 50 videos of this my mutual, right? Some kind, I think it's because of this whole monoracial biracial thing, right? And she made like every 10 minutes was making a new video about him, right? And he in his mutuals only video was like, I don't know what I did. She just made a lot of videos about me. It's so crazy, right? Mutuals only. And somebody saved it and sent it to her, right? So pulled it out of the mutuals only group chat, basically. And he was like, whoever sent it to her, unfollow, like, block me. Like, please don't, I don't want that in my life, right? And I was like, well, I didn't do it because I don't know who he was talking about. I knew that something was happening. I just didn't know which creator he was talking about. And I'm just like, does he think it's me? Like, you know, and I'm like, I'm so scared because I don't think he followed me on purpose. Because his content is like nothing related to myself at all. Like, and he's a pretty big creator, right? He's like 650, almost 700,000 followers. And I'm just saying yes to things. And he's funny and he's very smart. And I think he's more one of those like can speak on political and socioeconomical and like he's like, you know, he's a think piecer. He can say things about gender inequality and voting, and he's that kind of creator. Like that's why I follow him. He has really very interesting takes, very like learning more about like his perspective on things, and like he has really good commentary, right? That's why I follow him. And I sometimes comment a little here and there, but nothing like that's all innocuous, right? And so and then one day I realized we were mutuals, and I was like, oh, what did I do? And I was like, nothing. All you do is boob videos. So I'm afraid that he thinks it's me, number one. Because there's nothing I could say now to be like, it wasn't me, right? I could comment, be like, who was it? And I'll be like, I'm afraid that if I comment on his profile or whatever and say it wasn't me, he's like, who the fuck is that? And then he'll block me. Not that it matters, right? Like, if it's an accident and he blocks me or unfollows me or whatever, unmutuals me, that's fine, right? But I'm like, I don't want to get my feelings hurt. Whenever a random video gets views, you notice more than once. It is the aqua top. Yes, sorry, I read that again. But anyways, it's so stupid because if he unfollows me or whatever, it doesn't change my day, right? It doesn't change my day. But oh cool, I get to keep the big ass Pokemon. Like, but it would sting, right? It'd be like because I never said anything poignant or smart on the internet. I've said only dumb shit. Look at this. Sorry. I've only said stupid shit. I'm not smart on the internet. You know what I mean? I say boob videos. And I know he didn't come from that because he followed me after that, right? So I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm afraid he's gonna block me. I don't. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Who cares? I should just comment on it. If he unfollows me, I have another story to tell, right? Maybe that's what it is. I should just keep going as I go, comment on things I think are that I can comment on. And if he unfollows me, then all of you will know that it was purely an accident that he followed me. Because the thing is, and I say with much love, sometimes when I follow you guys back, it's by accident. Sometimes I do it on purpose. But a lot of times it's by, if you just followed me and I followed you back, yeah, that was an accident. I'm not going to undo it. I'm going to be like, whatever, it's just TikTok. Who gives a shit? But like, my follow count, my following list is like... my follow list is like random and crazy. But like, he's such a big creator. He only has like 2,000 mutuals, right? And like 2,000 is a lot. I was like, it's less than me. I have like 8,000 followers because I just up, like that's funny, like it, follow. I'm not picky and choosy of who I follow. So some people are. Some people who like they knew better. I had to like unfollow a few people because I realized where they stood about certain things. I was like, ugh, and I just unfollowed. I like unfollowed, but then I made them. I think I blocked them so I fall off their follow list. You know what I mean? I don't want to unfollow them and they still follow me, right? Like I was like, let's block. I think that's what I did. Because on Instagram you can do that without blocking them. You can unfollow and unfriend and then pull yourself off their list. So, all right, I think I can go outside now. Ugh, these tutorials. Oh my gosh, okay. Speaking of the turquoise video, the turquoise shirt. Oh look, see, he just liked a video I reposted. Because sometimes you see at the corner, you know that your mutual posted, you know what I mean? But maybe he just liked it and didn't see the card. You know, let's not go into it. I've never been so insecure in my life. I'm so insecure. Because I'm not a big creator, you know what I mean? I'm just like just some girl who said some shit online. Like, nothing important, right? Like, I know I'm too far away from the mic. I just want to sit back for a second. Well, let's see tomorrow. I think I have it. I have the shirt. I'll wear that tomorrow. Let's see. Only you guys will know what I'm doing. Which I did want to like experiment, but I'm a little afraid. Because then they come back and then they're mean again. Ooh, a bed. Speaking of, I should go to bed. It's already 1:24. Jesus Christ. Okay. We didn't do much in this Pokemon game. I think, is Pokemon fun for you guys? I'm not having fun doing this. I think Pokemon is a solitary game. Right? It's like, I mean, so is Super Smash Brothers. So you know what? I'm just clearly don't want to do tutorials. You know what I mean? It's very clear that I don't want to do tutorials. Oh, I'm gonna go get rest. Okay. Yeah, I'm done, right? Going to get rest is like done with the day or whatever. This one's super story heavy? Aye. Okay. Because I'm not reading any of it. I also never read games. I can't handle it. I'm more like, just write what I need to do at the top, and then I'll figure it out on the rest. I've also like I think I told my friends this. They're like, how come you've never played Zelda before? And I was like, because there's a lot, like, I don't like reading. And they went, it's a video game. I was like, there's a lot of reading in Zelda. Like, there's, in the Game Boy Advance game, there's so much reading in Zelda that I pushed my way through too much that I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I had to quit the game. Because I was like, what am I looking for? What am I doing? And it's like, I skipped all of the tutorial. And I didn't know that I needed to, like, collect coins. Aqua tops. So not the aqua one. So the one that I'm talking about is like turquoise. It's this one.
Never mind, it's fine.
It's this one. This is the one that started it all, by the way. This one. This one has 12,000 views for no reason. The turquoise one is fine. Let's see. Let's scroll a little bit. Did you know that I was demonetized while I was in LA? All my California videos don't make any money? Because I said F the orange man. Okay. That's when I got demonetized. Let's see. I was doing well for a while, and then I said F that dude, and then all my let's see. Yeah, I was doing well, like 100 and like up until that point, I was doing like really well. I guess my audience is them people, which is really hurtful. Yes, it is the t-shirt under the sweater where I first realized it's boobs. It's that one. It is 100% that one. Let's see if I can find it too. I might have privated it. Let's see. It's gonna take some scrolling. I do post a lot. Let's see. Oh no, so these are 5,000. I'm gonna lower the volume on that. Like, so that's not. I don't look good in that. I look like shit most of the time. You guys are troopers. Okay. I fluctuate in views. You know what? I fluctuate in views. I go in and out of really good views. Interesting. Okay. Because I tried to veer away from boobs for a little while. Okay, I started my job. So we're at where I started my job, which I've been at this job for 7 months. Okay, and then let's see. I was still wearing tank tops for a while. I did stop wearing tank tops because I didn't like what I was seeing. You know what I mean? Let's see. We're almost there. We're almost there. This is definitely TikTok shop. Peak of my TikTok shop days. Spanish lessons. We're almost there. I almost got it. I don't know. I have no idea when did I start going viral? Let's see. March. Okay, so April. We're almost there because I got laid off. I got laid off around the same fucking time, right? So it's like a happy coincidence that I went viral when I got laid off. Man, I used to be thinner. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm getting real sidetracked. My arms got bigger. Let's see. Probably need to do push-ups. We're almost there. What 7 months can do, huh? Look totally different. Almost there. 145. We're getting there. The hundreds. Here we go. No, this is February. Oh, I must have privated it. I don't see it. I definitely was like, yo, I'm getting rid of it. I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that today. Yeah, I must have privated the video. Speedrun. No, this is March. Went too far. March. I post a lot, man. How insufferable, huh? 92,000 views. Yeah, I must have. This is definitely where it is. I privated it. Yeah, I think I did. So. Because I went viral and then I got laid off, right? That's what happened. Oh, so sad. Yeah, totally. Like, yeah, it's gone. I mean, it's definitely in my like private list. I don't know where it is at this point. How many videos have? Oh, these are such old videos. that I've privated. Let's see. I'm looking. Sorry, this is so fun to watch me look at my phone, isn't it? Okay, I found it. So not all of them have a lot of views. They like let's see. 796,000 views. I'm sorry. It is this one. Look. It's this one. I mean, yeah, I guess my boobs look really big in it, right? Like, it's this one. Yeah, it has 796,000 views, and then when I make the joke, we're at 2.6 million views. And then 700,000 views. These are the next ones I privated, and then 107,000, 184, 86. And then there's two more. One has 1.1 million and then 2.6 million. My biggest hits, guys. Like I had to private. If I delete them, then they go away forever. But I mean, these are pretty big numbers. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that my body can pull numbers. You know, I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know, if you ever doubt yourself, sweetheart. But not worth it. Yeah, no, I don't know if I could keep. I was like, I could have kept those videos up, but would that have brought in a whole mess of? You know what? Okay, okay. You know what? There's only a few of us here. Okay, there's only a few of us here. I'm gonna hold this like a comedian. Okay, there's only a few of us here. There's only 20 of us here. That's actually a pretty big number for me. I will unprivate them until the TikTok ban, just to see. What do you think? What do you think? If I unprivate them? Because those guys are still here. I get boob comments all the time, right? Whatever, right? And they're old videos. They're really, really old videos, right? They're insanely old videos. Do you think that will boost my numbers in general? Even by the way, I don't care now at this point because half my comments are, where is the incentive? And I was like, I haven't done that in months. So you have wonderful memory. So unprivate. Okay. Just as a test. Okay. So and I want to say, anyone who ever gives me grief about this is that a big part of my TikTok has always been to test the algorithm. We know that. I like metrics. I like talking about it. I like looking into it. I do like money, but I also really like understanding platforms. That is a big part of my marketing job, right? What I've learned with TikTok is post a shit ton all the time, every day. It doesn't matter. Post 100 times a day. Post 1,000 times a day. That's what I learned. There's no strategy. Anyone who tells you that is an idiot, right? Anyone who goes, actually, to optimize blah, 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 you should only post once a day. No, you don't. Nope. Post 100 times a day. People's algorithms are all fucked up. They don't see your content. Post 1,000 times a day. Post as much as you can muster. There's no magic number. Oh, thank you. So, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna do it. You're gonna see me live privatize them. Only the million views. Or should I do all of them? What do you think? All of them to push the algorithm. I don't think it will do anything, but what do you think? Do you think, okay, we're going to start with one. This is this is like new for me, you know? So, okay, we're going to start with 796, the one that started it all. We're going to, okay, wait. Reuse content setting. Permission setting for who can duet it. Yes. We're doing it. We are We've done it. It's live, guys. It's live. It exists on my page. It's searchable and findable. We shall see. I work at a shitty company. Would they fire me for this because of shit, right? At this point, like, you fire me off of a TikTok app? Okay. Like, okay, we've done one. All right, we're gonna go to. Should I do all the speed runs? The speed runs are a lot. I watched them recently. Jesus Christ. You guys just let me do that. like let me show you. Okay. The first one is insane. I think it's funny, but like it's not. I don't show you anything. Will my feelings get hurt? Yes. Okay. Here, we're gonna screenshot. We're gonna screenshot it. We're gonna screenshot right now what this looks like. Okay? You can't see that. Okay, we're screenshotting it. And we're just gonna test if that pushes anything. Okay? It probably won't, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. If that, I don't think it will, right? Because it's such an old video, right? But one of my videos from my other account hit it's a 1.2 million right now, and that was from 2 years ago. I'm making no money off of that video. I'm making $0 off of that video. Also, I found the dress. I found that dress. The dress is in California, as it should stay in California. I could never wear that in New York. It is so cold here. So duet or video cut. So bring it forward. Okay. All right. Content is exclusive. I will video comment on it because I don't get money for stitches, by the way, or duets. Wearing that tank top. What do you guys think? What do you think? And just be like, I wonder, maybe sip my tea, maybe something like that for a minute and a second, right? That's how you make money. We'll see. Well, that's also a test. Is commenting under videos, and I do think that helps. I don't know if that actually helps with TikTok. Not that it matters. This app's gonna get banned, but like maybe doing that and seeing how that pushes. Right. Put my foot on the scale. That's what we're doing. That one video made. The thing is, that video on that other account, don't say I never do anything for you. It is actually the most innocent thing of me saying, don't say I don't, right? I think that like links to, like, I forget what that context is, to be honest. I forget. As someone who gets a lot of shit for not saying context to videos, I also forget the context to a lot of these videos. Because they're just like stream of consciousness. Let's see. Because it is a 1 million viewed one, right? Maybe if I watch it, I'll remember what it is. I also didn't pin it because I don't care about this account. God, I post so much. Let's see, where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, it's a dress video. Yeah, oh, that's a little pandery. Okay, that's fair. She's recognizing the sound, and it's like, I promise you, it's not, it's nothing. She's literally doing this. She looks like shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, nothing has happened yet. I mean, the main driver is to bait TikTok, right? So I should stop picking up the mic. It's so fun to do this. Oh, okay, I get why comedians do this. But like my main driver is to tell people not to do things. That's like a big part of my TikTok fandom, or I don't know if fandom is the right word. My main drive is to tell people not to look at something or not to do something. That was my first viral videos. People being like, "Stop pushing this button," and everyone pushed the button, right? And saying, "Don't look over there." People look over there, or "Don't believe me." They look over there. It's like, or it's always like me saying, "Don't do that." It like, and then I'm like, well. And I've made videos where I'm like, well, do you think I'm doing reverse psychology on you? And then like, do you know that I know that you know that I know that? Like, all of those videos work because I think people don't like being told what to do. So they'll like kind of just be like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyways. And you're like, well, I wanted you to do that. And they went, ah, and they go, so I'm not gonna do it. But then you know that I know, it's gonna turn into that real quickly. So it's like I win anyways. If I told you not to look at it and you go, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyways. You go, I knew if I told you not to look, you would look at it. So that's what I wanted. They go, ah, fuck you. And I go, I still win because I don't want you looking there anyways. Oh. Oh, look at the stretchies. What's the date on that? It's not, so that's actually just a get ready with me video. But yes, if you want to go on that, it is it's definitely March because I got laid off in March. So it's definitely right at the time that I got laid off, I would say, is when that video popped off. So it's good. I'm so sorry. You're going to scroll through a lot. I'm at the DNC. I've also done a lot of content for this job. Man, I've had bangs for a while. Sorry, I'm sorry. So distracted. Okay. I'm looking. We're almost there. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, I realized I'm just doing this on screen. All right, so we are at I think we're almost there. Hold on. Did I scroll too far? 3:14. Okay, I found it. Did I get laid off way earlier than I thought? I swear, like... No, I think I was, like, working on my last project and then got laid off. Okay, so... February. So, did I get laid off in February? I swear I got laid off in March. So, February. February 15th is the date. 2/15. And then the next video is me testing out the theory, which is me wearing a tank top. And it worked. And I was like, ah. And then the privated video is my Japanese video. I look so... I think I gained so much weight. I think I gained a lot. How do you lose weight in the face? I feel like the thing is, it's like I know my face change hasn't changed that much, but I feel like I've gained weight, so. I'm so sorry. It's so many videos. I'm so sorry. Oh my. Okay. So I'm gonna actually close out of this. So, because it was the music was getting annoying. Oh, let me know when you have it. So. I have a pimple patch on. Let's see if anyone's... Yeah, there hasn't been a new comment on this in a while, so. Okay. Alrighty, okay. What is this? What is that? Okay, sorry, I'm like reading things. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, any questions from the audience members? Anything? We'll see. We'll see if that does anything. I'm not 100% sure it's going to do anything, but it could do something. Oh. I don't have any water with me, but I am good. We found it. Yes, we did it. We found it. Okay. Let's see. Also screenshot it. Once you comment, screenshot it so we have something to refer back to, right? So yeah, my videos haven't moved any kind of traction, but we'll see. We'll see, and I will wear that's so annoying. I keep getting distracted. Sorry. Okay, so we'll see. Tomorrow you'll see some videos. You're gonna be like, oh, look what she's doing, and then we'll see. Why am I still up? I did this late, so I'm doing this later. Why are you still up, Rissa? How rude. I'm about to sign off, by the way. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just. No, I'm literally about to sign off. So, on that note, I hope you guys see my content tomorrow. I hope that you guys get what's happening, which is me testing out some algorithms. It is not the return of it completely, but it is to test what's going on. We're just seeing. It's not the return of it. It's not the return of boob videos. It is just me seeing something. So that's all. It's not the return. I don't want to do it. I still have not seen a proper. It was a good return on investment, but I want to see what the audience is doing, and then we'll see. But I will not do boob videos like that again. I might do other versions of that, like I don't know, wear a tank top, but like that's usually if it's just hot. I'll wear a tank top, but like that was more like a me choice, not a TikTok choice. Okay. Anyways, so on that note, I'm gonna go. Rissa, go to sleep. I gotta shower and sleep, and the baby also wants to sleep. The baby's moose. Okay. Good night. Bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye, TikTok. Bye, TikTok. Say goodbye to Moose.